New Friday, Fast Thursday. I am Iman, Kells, and Maniac here with your Week 6 Pick'em. And today we are debuting a new segment here on Pick'em. It is called Second Opinion. Me and my brother been going back and forth, seeing who's better, who has the better IQ of football, who's going to pick the better games. And that sibling rivalry stuff, that's great. It's awesome. I love doing it. Always fun to go out with my big brother. But I got a thing called Second Opinion now, where we get a third party in there. Random person, different person every week. So me and Nemo 916 will be here every week. But every week we'll have a different person go up against it to see if we're even better at picking games than the common average Joe. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to waste any more time talking because I got a nice long segment on that. So let's get to it. 5 questions surrounding week number 6.
Give them the chills with the steel. One shot, one kill. Give them something to feel. You want the spotlight, but you ain't ready to fight the warlord to the depths, so you'll be easy to smite. So cut your losses, chum.
Who chokes? Big Ben or Andy Dalton. They're both choke artists in their own right. My big brother Nemo said that Ben was over the hill a couple weeks ago. I don't think Ben's over the hill. I think he's sitting right on the hill waiting for someone to push him. Because every time you think Ben's done, he comes out and has a hell of a game. He's still got a little bit of football left in him. And I'll still take him over half the quarterbacks in this league. He gets the job done. 2-time Super Bowl champion. Over the hill, not yet. On the hill, yeah. Andy Dalton, like I said, we're still waiting for him to choke. He's gonna. We're waiting for it. Next, Marshawn versus the Seahawks. What's happening? Seahawks have to come into Oakland, and Marshawn's going to handle his town business. It'll be the only time he faces the Seahawks in the regular season, because by 4 years from now, he won't be in the league anymore. But, yeah, Marshawn's going to go over 100 yards, at least 1 or 2 scores. No doubt in my mind. Will the Raiders back that up? I think they'll follow suit. I think the Raiders will win and beat the Seahawks. It's going to be too much energy, man. We got to have that one. Number 3 are the Bears, the real deal. Oh, yeah, they're the real deal with Phil McNeil. Well, the defense is the real deal for sure. Mitch Trubisky, he's progressing nice. You know, he was the bad mother shut your mouth of the week a couple weeks back. 1 or 2 more wins, and yeah, we can really talk about them winning the NFC North and being the real deal for sure. Got the Dolphins in Miami. We'll see. Number 4. Oh, 2 teams. Most underrated teams by the standings and overrated team by the standings. So over 500 and overrated, Cincinnati Bengals. I think we all can agree. Cincinnati Bengals, man. Like, we're waiting for them to fall off. They're 4-1, but we know they ain't 4-1 material. Most underrated team, I'm going to go with the Steelers. Their opponents this week, man. The Steelers looking really bad to start the year. They've come back. Now they're just at 500. And not that they're underrated. We know the Steelers can get the job done, but you know, by the standings, it kind of seemed like they're not one of the best this year, but you never know. Let the season play out, and we'll see. And finally, my number 5 question will lead us right into our picks, because this is about our Game of the Week. Chiefs versus Patriots. Do the Chiefs have the guts to top the Pats? I don't think so. I think the Patriots are hitting their stride right now, and they lost early to the Jags, but the Jags hadn't established themselves as a dominant AFC team. It was only week 3 or something. The Chiefs have established them as the dominant team, and whenever the Patriots figure out who the dominant team who's trying to take them out is, they take them the hell out. They just did it to the Dolphins a couple weeks ago. They're going to do it to the Chiefs, as far as I'm concerned. Now, with that, here we go. The debut of Second Opinion, featuring my boy Jesse, the bad motherfucker. I'm very thankful for this guy, dude. That's my guy, man. I'm very thankful to have him as my first guest. And let's see what he had to say. I have my 5 picks. Got my first one. New England over the Chiefs. Ready? Yo, Iman, Kells, and Maniac here. Very honored to have Pick'em's first guest ever, which would be my boy. This is Jesse. I call him the bad motherfucker. diehard Raiders fan and Dodgers fan through and through. I won't speak on the Dodger part, but Raiders fan through and through. And he's here to assist us. You know, I've been doing my picks. Raider Nemo 916 has been doing his picks. We've been comparing ours. I'm gonna start throwing in a random person every week. You might see this guy more than once, but for this week it's him. Every week it will be somebody different, and we'll see if me and Nemo are just talking on our asses or if we can beat the average Joe in a set of picks. But before we do the picks, let me ask you, Jesse, how's your NFL season going so far, man?
Terrible, man.
Terrible, and why so? Go elaborate.
Raiders haven't. John Gruden has not figured it out yet.
Now, do you feel perhaps that that $100 million should be going to a different person besides John Gruden? Perhaps.
Yeah, Jack Del Rio was his name. Oh.
Ooh, I'll say more Khalil Mack. Jack Del Rio deserved to keep his job. I don't think he deserved $100 million though. But so that answers that. So I'm sorry your season's not going well. Mine's not either. I'm enjoying watching the rest of the NFL, but it's starting to be back to the old thing where like. I'm trying to pick who I want to root for because my team just sucks all the time.
There's not really any surprises.
No,
honestly.
No. Yeah, and it looks like the Patriots are just gonna be the Patriots again.
Exactly.
It sucks. Which brings me to another question: Marshawn versus the Seahawks. First time Marshawn faces the Seahawks in the Raider uniform, probably the only time because he's old. How do you think Marshawn fares this weekend?
He's gonna do okay.
You gonna do okay? You think he's gonna retake the Seahawks? You think he's gonna?
Yeah, because they're missing everybody on their defense. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's holding out.
They did play a nice game against.
Pete Carroll's gonna give it to him on the 1 yard line.
You know what? It seems like nobody believes in giving the Marshawn on the one. Not Derek Carr, not Russell Wilson, not nobody. But Seahawks had a nice game against the Rams last week. Scared the hell out of them. So we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Still gave up 3 touchdowns to Todd Gurley, though.
Oh, yep. You heard that. Last question. It's so every year, it's week 6 around the time where, you know, some teams are doing worse than we expected. Some teams are doing better. Are there any teams whose record does not reflect how good they are to you? Or are there any teams who have a good record that you're just like, I'm not buying it?
Yep, that would be the Bengals and the Dolphins.
Boom.
Both of them.
That's awesome. That's awesome because that's one of my 5 questions this week, and I totally agree that the Dolphins I actually believed in until they got banged by the Patriots and then lost to the Bengals. No, I still thought they beat the Bengals, but when the Bengals beat all those teams that they've been beating, and me and my brother 2 weeks in a row we picked against the Bengals, and I'm gonna still pick up against them because I'm just waiting for Andy Dalton to fuck it up.
That's what he does.
I'm just waiting.
Even if they get a wild card spot, they ain't doing nothing like they always do.
Right on. Well, thank you for answering those questions. But here's what we're really here for, the picks. Picks to see where we measure up with each other. So we're going to start with our game of the week. Game of the week is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs against the New England Patriots in Foxborough. Kansas City Chiefs have met every single test they've had so far. The Broncos were a good test. The Jags were a good test. And they've killed it. Pat Mahomes. I keep saying Mahomes. People keep correcting me. Mahomes, I'm sorry. But yeah, Pat Mahomes, he's been killing it. He didn't have a great game last week, but he didn't need one. Defense killed it. And so here we are. KC or New England, Jesse?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. You believe that they're gonna beat New England.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so this doesn't feel like a biased pick because as a Raider fan, you hate them both, right? So you really just think Kansas City's gonna win, or do you hate New England that much?
I do hate New England that much, but I think Kansas City's got it. At least until like week 9 or 10, they'll start to slow down because that's what they do. Remember that year they went 9-0, and
yeah.
then they didn't.
I saw something on Facebook where it was saying like all these different like 7 years where they went like these crazy records and not one playoff.
Exactly.
I've totally believed. I've thought I'm not gonna go with the KC this week because I believe that the Jags were gonna beat the Patriots, and they did. Now, I thought the Patriots were done, but they're proving that like.
Oh, yeah, no, they're never done.
Yeah.
But they don't need to show up until later.
I don't believe anyone's going to put the Patriots under until someone does. But, all right, next game. We got Tampa Bay versus Atlanta. We got Tampa Bay been overachieving, but they're starting to slack off a little bit. Atlanta Falcons, a great football team, but can't get a win, dude. Who you got?
That'll be Atlanta.
Think Atlanta's going to go ahead and take it?
Yeah.
Right on.
Tampa Bay ain't shit anymore.
Gotcha.
Fitzgerald had 2 or 3 good weeks. Winston's trying to get a trade or some shit. I don't think there's much going on there.
There you go. All right. Will the Cincy train continue to roll, or will Pittsburgh get their shit together? Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh. Who you got? That's a tough one.
Cincinnati.
You got Cincy in that one? So with all you said about Cincinnati being overrated, you still think they're still going to take Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh will end up with a better record.
Think so?
Cincinnati will win this week.
Gotcha. This is going to be a good one. This is the good one. This is a good one, I think. Baltimore, Tennessee. Baltimore. Woo! What about that Tennessee defense, man? Nobody's scoring on them. I mean, I'll give it to you. They got upset by the Bills last week. Here's my thing. Exactly. Tennessee's offense does not measure up to its defense, which it should, because their offense is what everyone's excited about, I thought, going into the year. But if Mariota even halfway throws a decent game, it's freaking hard to beat the Titans, dude.
Dude, Baltimore's got that defense also.
You're right. I just don't know which Baltimore's going to show up each week. Finally, my upset special. Now, here's the thing with the upsets. On the upsets, when I do this whole thing, you're not going to go against me this week. I know you're not. But the thing is, you can pick against my pick, you can pick with my pick, or on the upset pick, you can pick your own pick. But if you pick your own pick, you have to pick an upset. So my upset pick is Oakland to beat Seattle this week. Since Seattle, they're obviously just seem like a better team than Oakland. So it seems like Oakland win. Any win besides the Browns seems like an upset at this point with the Raiders right now. So you can either go with Seattle, you can go with Oakland, or you can pick another game, but you have to choose an upset team if you do. Give it to me.
Yeah, I agree. I think Oakland's going to figure it out.
Right on.
Yeah.
So
barely. Barely.
So we got Atlanta. He has Cincy. He has Baltimore, KC, and Oakland. So me and Jesse actually have 3 different picks this week. And after the segment, when I finish my picks, you'll see who I picked. But we have a lot of differences this week, so it should be a good one. We'll see what anyone on 6 has to say. Thank you very much, Jesse, the bad motherfucker. Yep. Good friend of mine. I'm very proud to have this man as my first guest, and I'm sure you'll see him again. So, Manny out, Iman. And back to you, Iman Kells. There you have it. I like it, Jesse. I like it, man. Thank you very much, man. Good stuff. I like it. I like the way he delivered all that. He said he believes in the Bengals and the Chiefs right now. Just not later. I believe in both of them right now too, just not later. But I don't believe in the Chiefs against the Patriots at all. Sure, the Cincinnati Bengals can beat the Steelers, but I'm gonna pick the Steelers every time. But yeah, I don't believe the Chiefs. This is their time. This is their time to lose a game. But yeah, right on. Thank you, Jesse, diehard Raider fan. Yep, town business, Raiders. So on to the rest of my picks. I said I have 3 different. That's right. Say that again, Wild Child. Raiders. He's like, yeah, fool, why you put the camera on me? I ain't gonna say it now. But y'all heard it. Wild Child knows what's up. Anyway, on the rest of my picks, I said I have 3 differences. I'll get right into those differences. We have Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. I got Pittsburgh over Cincinnati. Like I said, Cincinnati, I'm waiting for them to choke, and I'm not gonna pick them the week that they choke. F that. Tennessee versus Baltimore. I'm like Tennessee. Give me Tennessee in that one. That defense is too nice. And like I said, if Mariota even halfway throws the ball decent, Titans win. New England and KC. We already went through that. New England wins over KC. Atlanta and Tampa Bay. Give me Atlanta too, man. I said Fitzmagic is over. Falcons are dying for a win. James Winston's pissed off now because he was benched. Atlanta has to win that game at home. And finally, my upset special. Oakland Raiders over Seattle Seahawks. Town business. It's going to happen. So, that's it. Nemo 916 coming at you sometime next couple days. Can't tell you exactly when. He grown. So he going to put it up when you put it up after you see this. This is just a friendly reminder that if you want to catch the action in reading form, check out NFL Passion, Manny2437.hubpages.com, where you can vote for your game of the week, as well as this week, you get to vote on who's going to choke, Andy Dalton or Big Ben. Who? Once again, I am Iman, Kells, the Maniac, thanking you for tuning in, wishing you a happy new Friday, a good weekend, and reminding you to take the swing. Hope your baseball team wins if it ain't the Yankees. Don't strike out looking.